Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and we're finally here. This is episode 1 of Season 2 of the Battleship Brawl tournament. So we've got the Thingy-Majigger by Trevor over here going up against the Battleship Cram Duo by Bokake 1010. Bokake, I don't know. I'm mispronouncing it. I know I am. I just am. Okay, so I'll do a quick, brief little look over here. This thing has 14 cannons. That's quite a bit. They look like they're on turrets, but they may also be sledgehammer-esque forward-facing fixed guns with just some armoring on the side. Not really sure. It's got some heavy frontal armor here, but with it being down so low, I expect most shells will actually hit in the guns. In this upper area here, I don't think much is actually going to land in this area, which kind of negates that armor. Got the props on some beams there. Yeah, how heavily armored is it? It's got some wooden exterior with metal interior, so medium light armored, I'd say. It's thick on blocks, but it only has, I think its most armoring part, there's 2 meters of metal, so somewhere in medium light side. Okay, now we'll come over here and take a look at the Battleship Cram Duo, which will be a bit quicker because there's 2 of them that are the same. These have 7 guns on them of various types, it looks like. Just judging by the way the turrets are built, these ones seem, I don't know, the barrels look pretty much the same between those ones, but who knows. And then there's this one. I don't know, they may be the exact same gun, just with different turrets. Don't know. This says it's got wood, metal. So another medium armored craft. Fuel here, basically using the wood as like ablative plating, basically. Oh, got a deep keel to lower that center of mass, and not sure what these are. Maybe they're there to reduce the drag of that flat face. Okay, how many? We got some props back here. 3 rudders. Oh, 6 rudders. Okay. Got a sort of a 5-point arrangement of props. All right. That's good. That's interesting. Got through that quickly because I'm planning on doing another battle after these 2 go, so I'm trying to keep the videos to around or under 30 minutes, just so make sure there's something you can sit down and watch in one go. So this tournament is a double elimination format. Each match. Oof. Ah. Oh, that armor actually held up rather well from that strike. Oh, the Thingy-Majigger is... okay, so there is some rotation on the turrets, at the very least. The Thingy-Majigger needs to watch its hull angling, though. Ooh, turret popped completely clean off. That's no good. But if it... yeah, see, the main gun is already to the point where it can't fire on the targets anymore. That's not good. Oof, that took a good hit to the side there. Blew open the deck. Now that... the innards of the gun are exposed. That's not good for the Thingy-Majigger at all. Battleship Cram Duo, these things taking some hits. Oh, they've got a ton of repair bots. That's quite the little cloud of repair bots going on there. Anyway, as I was saying, this tournament is a best of 3 double elimination tournament for those of you who aren't following on the forums. Basically, the matches last 10 minutes at most, or they go until one enemy makes the other enemy force despawn. Or if they get disqualified for going out of range. The maximum range is 1,500 meters. Ooh, slamming each other. Shells going back and forth and back and forth. Let's get an overview here so we can watch the carnage while I talk. So, oh, lifted clean out of the water there. Jeez. That was a big explosion, but I don't think the Thingy-Majigger is going to last a whole lot longer from the looks of it. Its guns gotten damaged to the point where it's firing little itty-bitty shells at a very high rate. It's like plink, 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 plink. Doing a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, so this there are set to be something in the area of 90-something battles because we have 47 contestants in this tournament. So I'm going to try and do 2, maybe 3 battles per video, but like I said, I want to keep it to a nice, like at most half an hour, so people can sit down and, you know, watch it in one chunk without having to devote like a significant portion of their day to just watching the video. It's kind of funny to watch those little dinky clamshells just pepper the Battleship Cram Duo here, but it hasn't fired for a while. I wonder if it's lost its ammo. Not sure. The repair bots will probably fix it here shortly if it has. But yeah, that rapid fire, pretty ineffective cram gun is about the only thing that the thingamajigger has left going for it. Seems to be knocking off of blocks occasionally, but crams are just not good at small gauges, honestly. If you want something rapid fire like that, you're better off with an advanced cannon. Though those are banned in this tournament, so work with what you can, I guess. That one's out there, and that's a good ways off. Not out of range, though. And it's moving. Looks like the main gun's taking shots at it. Nope, missed. Fell short. There's probably some barrel damage that's disrupting its ability to aim properly. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Just a rain of cram shells. That's really funny to see. The Battleship Cram Duo seem moderately armored and also decently quick and agile. It's been talked about on the forums that designs like this, where it has multiple entries and is on the faster and more agile side, are a lot of people are, well, maybe not a lot of people, but some people have expressed that they expect a design of that nature to win the tournament. Oh, what happened here? Is it sinking? Oh yeah, it was. It was there for just a moment, then it came back up. But it doesn't look like the thingy-majigger is firing at all anymore, so it is not going well for it. Yeah, it's really close to being forced to despawn. All the Battleship Cram Duo really needs to do to end this is land a shell right in here, blow up this turret, and that will most likely make it despawn. That'll take out a lot of blocks and a lot of health. Boom, 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 blowing off that blade of wooden armor. Yeesh. Yeah, blocks are falling off like crazy now. 59%. One of the Battleship Cram Duos is fully healed itself. The other is 92%. This is almost certainly going to be a win for the duo. Well, I was wrong. There are some shells impacting this front armor now that, you know, the rest of the ship is wrecked. At this point, it doesn't really count. Alright, yep, that's it. 54% going to despawn any moment now. Just waiting for that timer to tick down. And there it goes, despawning. Alright, so round 1 goes to Bokeke 1010's Battleship Cram Duo. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and get the second round here underway as quick as possible. Let's get it out so that 1,500 meters for the nearest one. What am I spawning in again? Why can't I think of it? It was Battleship Cram Duo and the thingy-majigger. Right. Wow. Bit of a brain fart there. What can you do, huh? Alright, so reset the clock. Whoops, wrong button. Come on there. Reset, there we go. And round 2 underway. See if the thingy-majigger can do a little bit better this time. Did I? Yes, I did, okay. couldn't remember if I restarted it or if I hit destroy all vehicles, but I restarted it because the materials values was right. Explosions raining in. Ooh, that took out some guns from the Battleship Cram Duo there. And that one's facing the wrong way. Got some shells arcing up, going in for some plunging fire. Not anywhere near on target. Not even close. It must have done a major turn there. And that... Oh! Ricocheted off the armor. That is really lucky. That would have almost certainly destroyed that gun if that had landed. Oh! Thingamajigger putting out some fire this time. Doing a little bit better than last time. It hasn't lost its guns yet. These big 5-barreled guns. I don't know why it's going for the far one when it's got a close... Oh, and it just shot itself. Sad face. Oh, and that one just got popped. And that one's in its blind side. It can't really fire at it in that position. Oh, and the other turret just got popped. So, yeah, that's I think that's basically it for the thingamajigger. Unless it manages to completely repair those turrets. Because this gun is not even aiming right. Don't know, it might be trying to aim at that one back there and can't. But yeah, at this point, with all of its weapons disabled like that, the Battleship Cram Duo basically has the match in the bag. There's very, very little chance of the thingamajigger coming back from that. But it did put up a valiant effort. It gave it a good try. And it was it actually put out some hurt this round, but it was not enough. The Cram Duo's fairly durable despite being such small vessels. Nuclear whistle. Anyway, yeah. So basically at this point we're just waiting for the... Oh! AI dead. That'll do it. That'll do it. And there it goes, despawning. That's it, folks. The first match of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 is complete. Congratulations to Bokeke1010, who I know I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is what it is. But congratulations, you'll be moving on to the second round here. Not sure who you'll be facing yet, because that battle hasn't been played out. So, yeah, condolences to what remains of Trevor's thingamajigger. But you're not done yet. This is what the secondary bracket's for. You'll get another shot at battling it out with somebody else and see how things go. But anyway, I am going to do a second battle. It's going to be between... Well, you'll see. You'll see. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here to do the load-in and just start it out as if I was doing a new episode, even though I'm not. Okay, so we're back, and for the second match in this episode, we've got the Archangel Squadron by Chip, is what I'm going to call you, because your name is like Sif3DE, or I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just calling you Chip. Versus the Nosy Rats Stalingrad. This is a very battleship-y battleship. Battleship-y battleship. That's very descriptive. Excellent work. It's got a whole bunch of propellers, so I imagine it'll be decently fast. It's a very wide vessel, so it won't be super fast, I don't think. Got this sort of tiered thing, probably using the 4-meter beams for drag reduction. Nothing, no distraction funniness going on underneath it or anything. And it looks like it's probably fairly heavy. Yeah, it's got some heavy armor on the outside, a space, then metal armor, wood behind that, some more heavy armor. Yeah, so this thing is this is a heavily armored vessel here. It's got a pretty sizable armament too. It's got 9 main guns mounted on 3 turrets, 8 secondaries. It looks like. I'm assuming those are secondaries. It'd be really strange if those were the main guns. It looks like it's got some heavy armoring on the turrets, but that's not going to do you all that well, unfortunately, because the explosions will just drill in through the barrels and blow stuff up anyway. At least that's what's happened in my experience when I was testing the same sort of thing. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. I could be wrong. I may have just gotten lucky, or maybe you did it in a way that I didn't think of. Over here we got the Archangel Squadron, which are 3 identical entries that look like they're going to be decently fast, given their profile. But they are only using small propellers rather than huge propellers, so they may not be all that fast. The guns are very, very exposed. Just one shell landing anywhere on this little sort of Olympics, placement stand setup thing is going to just do some serious damage. But they have a lot of guns. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. 8. I count 12 guns. No. 4, 5, 6. I can math, I swear. 10 guns. 10 guns each. So that's 30 guns in total what the Archangel Squadron brings to the table. That's quite a bit of firepower. Oh, I didn't check the armoring on this. We'll do that real quick. Oh, got some distraction cube ammo down here, it looks like. Oh, I don't know why I always want to call it a distraction cube. It's just distraction. Or it's, placed in a place where it's unlikely to get hit or, whatever. So, oh, very lightly armored. Single layer of metal on the deck and the side. Single layer. Yeah, so very light armor scheme. Oh wait, it does have some huge propellers. They're just they're hidden. That's kind of neat. I never thought of doing that. Just leave the one square behind it open so that it still technically functions. Huh. That's interesting. Wait, but isn't this compartment airtight? How does that work, physics? Unless this compartment's filled with water. But hey, from the depths physics. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the clock set here, and we will begin in round 1 of the second battle here. This is another one of those multiple ship entries that are kind of fast and on the fast and agile side that people have been mentioned on the forums that as potential winners types. Ooh, but these guns being exposed like that, did they manage to weather that storm? Yeah, they did. Didn't look like the shells quite landed in the right spot to really do some damage. Jeez, that's a lot of shells coming from the Stalingrad, but the Stalingrad's getting hammered pretty well too. Let's see how it's doing. Explosions everywhere. Oof, it's lost a huge chunk of its hull already. But it doesn't seem to care. Stalingrad 84% already. But it doesn't seem to mind that it's lost almost its entire bow. It's just keeping on. Oh, but that this front gun just took a hit straight to the face, and yeah, see, it blew in the barrels, and now they can't fire properly. Oh, and this one just took a similar hit, it looks like. That was on the side, it might be okay. Nah, the barrels are gone. Oh, and now these ones have lost their gauge increasers. So all of its main guns are gone. Its forward secondary is out. Its rear secondary is fire, and it has one secondary left over here. That is not good for the Stalingrad. That is not good for the Stalingrad at all. I don't know if those 2 shells are really going to be able to do enough before the Archangel Squadron just finishes it off. Like, even if it starts landing every shot it fires, I just don't think it'll do enough damage. Yeah, you can see that shell didn't even penetrate the deck armor. The deck armor, which is only a single layer of metal thick. Oh, but see, landed on that gun, blew that barrel to pieces, which is going to make it slower and less accurate. make it harder for it to actually hit the Stalingrad, though. Let's face it, the Stalingrad's kind of a big target. It's not the hardest thing to hit, even though, as I say that, some shells are missing. Oh, got that ricochet off the armor. Unfused HE shells have a chance to ricochet without detonating now, depending on the angle of impact. Oh, and there goes that one secondary again. So now the Stalingrad has this one lonely little secondary back here on the tail that is still operable and functioning. The Stalingrad's down to 65%. It has been getting positively pummeled. Just the sheer number of shells. But hey, you know, you gotta give it to the Stalingrad for toughness, though. 'Cause this thing has been getting... Oh, it ricocheted twice there, you see that? That was cool. It has been taking hit after hit after hit after hit. And oh, I think that last secondary just... Yep. It's gone. The Stalingrad has no functional weapons left. That's basically it. I don't think it's going to be able to repair that. And 54%, it's too damaged and going to despawn. That is going to give round 1 to the Archangel Squadron by Chip. But we'll see once it starts despawning here. Yep, there it goes. It's actually despawning now, I think. Yep, it's official. Go ahead and get this restarted, and I'll get the 2 entries here spawned back in eventually. There we go. The Stalingrad's kind of a big ship. It takes a minute, even for my rig. Got 1500, plus or minus a little, and Archangel Squadron. Okay, here we go. Get the clock reset and round 2, start. Let's see if the Stalingrad can do a little better this time. See if it can land some shells a little bit better, do some damage. Because if it can actually land the shells, like, these guns are really exposed. They are not going to take the hits very well. Oh, see, exactly like that. Exactly like that. 3 guns gone, first volley. That's going to make a huge difference in how this battle plays out. Because that is a ton of shells that the Archangel... Oh, this one's lost a bunch of guns too. But yeah, that's going to make a huge difference in the sheer number of shells the Archangel Squadron is going to put out in this battle by losing those guns immediately like that. Oh, and another hit right to that gun face. Oh yeah, Stalingrad's gunners decided they're not fooling around anymore. They're landing shots, shot after shot after shot, doing some serious damage to the Archangel Squadron's weaponry. Oh, jeez, I'm just getting into... Oh! He's shooting Stalingrad. Damn! This thing has 1 gun left now. And the Stalingrad, let's see how it's doing. Still has most of its secondaries. 2 of its 3 main guns have been knocked out. But those secondaries have been doing the work. Oh, we have a collision. Oh no, I hope it comes back up. It is technically sinking at this point. Oh man, it might get 80% in sinking. Get despawned. Yep, there it goes. That Archangel Squadron has been destroyed. Well, that squadron member has been destroyed. Those shells overshot a little. But yeah, see, those early shots made a huge difference. And with them having so many guns on the Archangel Squadron, that's basically what you have to do, is you have to kill off its weaponry early. If you manage to do that, like, even if you just damage it, that'll significantly reduce the number of shells it can put out over the course of the battle. Oh, that gun... Oh, wrong button there. that gun took a... This one's out of guns. It has no guns left. It's 56%, 54%. Yep, and despawning. This one's 44%. Oh, yeah, that's it. The Archangel Squadron has been defeated by the Stalingrad in round 2. Wow. Stalingrad's like, you know what? I'm done playing around. So here we go, round 3, folks. only the second battle and already have a 1-in-1 situation. That's a good sign. I like that. So we'll go ahead and spawn the Archangel Squadron in. Zip on out here to the 1,500 meters. Wait, no, there we go. Up we go. And then the Stalingrad. Alright, everybody spawned in. Reset the clock, and round 3, start. This is it. This is for the match, folks. Is the Archangel Squadron going to be able to wreck the Stalingrad like they did in the first round? Or is the Stalingrad going to blow off the weapons of the Archangel like popcorn? I don't know why popcorn fits in that analogy. I don't know. Yeah, that kind of... I failed. I failed kind of hard there. Yeah, you can see the Stalingrad already lost the barrels on several of its forward guns, but its secondaries were the ones that did the damage last time. And ooh, see right there, blam! Oh, it's blowing those guns to pieces, popping the turrets. And then oh, those pen depths going in, blowing huge holes in the hull. You can see that. That's a big old hole, and just the secondaries raining in. This one's lost a lot of weaponry as well already. It's basically a race to see who destroys whose guns first. Oh! Oh, geez, these two getting stuck together like that is not where they want to be. Not what they want to do at all. Oh, lucky for them, it has switched focus to their other squad mate over here, which is 82%. This one's doing just fine, health-wise, but its guns have taken some significant damage. But the repair bots are working at it. They're trying. They're getting toward it. How's the Stalingrad doing? We haven't checked in on it in a while. It's 86%. It's still got most of its secondaries. I think this frontal one's the only one that's damaged. And it's still firing even. So it's firing those big clusters of HE, and those are just finding their way into the guns of the Archangel Squadron and blowing them to pieces. Oh, and this one is 43% and going to despawn. How's this one doing over here? This one's 72%, the other one is 71%, Stalingrad 81%. But with this one despawning, that puts the Archangel Squadron in a very difficult position, losing one of its 3 craft. And that's sort of the risk you take when you do a multiple entry design like this. If you lose one, if one of your entries get to 55%, you end up losing a third of your total hit points, which can really screw you over when it comes to if you end up going the distance. But it does not look like that's going to be the case here, because the Archangels just don't have the weaponry left. Or they just don't have the guns to bring down the Stalingrad at this point, I don't think. And that looks like some misaimed shells thanks to barrel damage. Because from how I understand it, turrets aim all of its guns based on the first firing piece or weapon controller or whatever, what have you, that are placed on them. So if that one's barrel gets damaged to a different length to the other ones that are on that same turret, it's going to aim all of those barrels at the same spot. But since they have different muzzle velocities, they're going to miss. And oh, this one has despawned. So that leaves it a one-on-one, this Archangel Squadron member versus the Stalingrad, and it is way behind as it is. Wow, the very first battle, Archangel Squadron was very dominant. It was a very clear victory for them. But the second and third matches, the Stalingrad was like, we weren't trying. Oh, and that's it. That's it. The Stalingrad is victorious. Congratulations, Nosy Rat. Your ship will be moving on to round 2. of the Battleship Brawl. Condolences, Chip. Your Archangel Squadron fought valiantly, but it was unable to consistently defeat its opponent, and will be moving down to the secondary bracket. But you never know, you could fight your way back up from down there and come back and win it all. Anything's possible still. You're not done. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting battle. I liked seeing all the shells flying around, all the explosions, and this Stalingrad can take one hell of a beating. Like it took so many shells and has so much damage, but it's sailing around like those holes don't exist. It's like, I didn't need those blocks anyway. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.